Happy Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas is December 5th, so I figured me and little guy here would make some homemade Sinterklaas cookies. The recipe that we're going for, or going to use, is called, or it's by the Dutch bakersdaughter.com. And I don't have vanilla, so we're just going to do it without. I thought I had some almond extract. I don't even have that, so we're just going to scratch that part. Whatever. But we're going to need a cup of unsalted butter, softened, which I got right here. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, we're not going to do that. A cup of white sugar. 1 1/4 cups dark brown sugar. 2 large eggs. 3.5 cups of flour. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, which I don't have baking soda. I looked it up on this other site right here, or on Google actually. And it says, though results may vary, you should use triple the amount of baking powder that you would use of baking soda. So, for example, recipe calls for a teaspoon of baking soda. You want to use 3 teaspoons of baking powder as a replacement. So that's what we got, is baking powder, unprepared. But you know what? It's going to be some nice Speculaas cookies nonetheless. All right, hold on, little guy. You sit right here. I'll be right back. Yep, I'll be right back. I have this right here. Check this out. Yeah. Cookie mold. It's a windmill cookie mold. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to use that. And we're going to start with this recipe here. And it says, cream the butter, vanilla, and both kinds of sugar until light and fluffy. Add both eggs and blend well. So, butter, vanilla, both kinds of sugar. I'm going to toss this butter in here. So, for the sugar, we'll be using a cup of white sugar and 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar. So 1 cup. You want to help me here? Alright, you hold that right there. There you go. You hold that nice and steady for me so I can pour the sugar, okay? Alright. Now, dump it in here. I'll help you. Yeah, dump it right in there. Alright. Now, we need 1 1/4 cup dark brown sugar. Yep, we're going to put some of this in there. This is light brown sugar, but you know what? It's close enough. Alright, you want to dump it in there? Or you need help? Oh, now, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. This will be easier if we scoop it out though. So I'm just going to scoop this one out, okay? And then we're going to dump that one in there. Alright. Now it says cream the butter, vanilla, both kinds of sugar until light and fluffy. And you know what? We probably need a little bit of moisture, so we're going to use 2 teaspoons of water in place of the vanilla. So 1 and 2. We're going to mix this up. You know, I'm sure it'll be good without vanilla. Yeah, just got to get this mixed up really good. I don't think my butter was room softened. I think it was still a bit too cold. We gotta get a couple eggs. Yeah, we gotta get a couple eggs. Hold on, I don't want you to make a mess with the eggs though, so I'll do this part, okay? And Another one. There we go. Alright. So it wasn't creamed up all the way, but I feel like the adding of the eggs will help cream it. What do you think, little guy? You think that'll help? What do you think? It's gonna be pretty good, huh? Alright. I know you wanna try to stir it? You wanna stir it a little bit? It's too hard for you to stir, huh? Alright, let me see. Yeah, it's too hard for you to stir, huh? Hold on. Whisk all the dry ingredients together and slowly add to the butter mixture, combining until the dough pools from the side of the... We got the other bowl. Now, dry ingredients will be 3.5 cups of flour, teaspoon of salt. Alright, so I guess we got 3.5 cups of flour, which I'm going to use rye flour. I looked it up online. I guess traditionally, a lot of times they would use rye flour or like a mixture of rye and regular. So we're going to use... Hold on, let me tell the people. I got to tell them. We got to use rye flour. Thanks to John for sending rye flour, so shout out to you, John. Organic rye flour, so 3.5 cups of this. Alright, you want to hold the handle? There we go. Alright, hold it real sturdy there. Alright, you want to dump it in here? You're dumping it in real good. Alright. There we go. There's 1 cup. And we're going to do half and half. It says a lot of times they would do half and half. So we're going to do like 2 cups of this and then 1.5 cups of all-purpose. Alright, dump it in there. Alright, so we got 2 cups of that. We're going to get some all-purpose. All-purpose flour. Just a standard, great value, Walmart. I'll just scoop it out of there, it'd be a lot easier. Alright, cup of that. And 1/2 cup. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, so that means it's actually times it by 6 because we don't have baking soda, we're using baking powder. So that would be 6 teaspoons, which 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon, so that would be 2 tablespoons of baking powder. So we're going to go ahead and dump that in. I get this one. Watch. Alright, get one. And 1 more. And that's 2. Okay, so then 2.5 tablespoons of the Speculaas spice and a teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'll do the salt since I have it right here. So a teaspoon of salt. I don't have kosher salt, but we got sea salt, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and use some sea salt, and I'll just grind it there in my hand. You see that salt? Yeah, came out of there. Alright, so 2.5 tablespoons of Speculaas spice. Oh yeah, thank you. You can put it on top. Upside down. Alright. Alright, so Speculaas spice. You're 5. I was gonna make my own. I bought all the ingredients. I don't have cinnamon. I was at the house. Now that I'm in the camper and everything, I'm not home. I didn't have everything with me. But I do have this from the Netherlands that I bought from the Dutch expat shop. So we're gonna put some seasoning in there, 2.5 tablespoons. That looks good. All right. You want to smell that one? Smells good, don't it? 2 tablespoons. And those were kind of big tablespoons. This doesn't have a half, so I'll just eyeball it. Good enough. Alright, so we got our Speculaas. Whoops, I almost dropped it. So now we just got to mix this all together. We got all the wet stuff, or not wet, but like the egg, butter, and sugar in that one. It says whisk all the dry ingredients together and slowly add to the butter mixture, combining until the dough pulls from the side of the bowl. Divide the dough in half, wrap each half in plastic wrap, and refrigerate for several hours. That's gonna be the hard part, is waiting for a while before I can even bake it. Before we can bake it. Is that right, little guy? He's been waiting for these cookies too. We'll give this a good stir real quick before we try adding the flour mixture in there. Alright, so it says add it slowly, so I'll just do like a little bit at a time, I guess. He just wants to play. Here, how about you sit and I'll stand up behind you and stir it? Will that be easier? Here, I'll stand right here. So we about got this mixed up. Once this is all the way, I don't know if you can see it or not, it's pretty much there. So once I finish mixing this up, we got to ball it up into a couple different portions, so let it refrigerate for a couple hours, and then we got to pull it out, stamp it with the windmill cookie cutter, and then bake it. You hold it open? Right here. And right there. And I got to put half of that all right, hold it real tight. Oh, all right. Yeah. Go boom. We're gonna put these in the fridge for a couple hours. It's been a couple hours. We let the dough, cookie dough, chill in the fridge for a couple hours. Now this is only half of it. I still have another half left in there. So it says to roll it out real thin and then press it with the cookie molds. You want to show them the cookie mold? So I don't have a dough, I don't have a rolling pin. So we're just gonna do this and press it out into this bag that I have. Yeah, I'm just gonna push it out until I get it nice and thin. It said about, I think it said about an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch thick. So that's what we're gonna shoot for. You gonna help me push it down, little guy? All right, let's turn it over. And we'll push from this side. Yeah. You push real good, little guy. All right, what do you think, little guy? It's almost there, isn't it? Happy Sinterklaas, by the way, everybody. we're gonna celebrate it here with some Sinterklaas cookies. No. All right, we got to dust this lightly and then press it into this. I'll do that over the sink that's conveniently right in front of me here. Did more than a light dusting. Watch. You help me push right here? All right, push down real hard. Now we gotta take it. All right, so I'm gonna use this. We're gonna use this handle. See? We're gonna scrape this part off. But then we gotta smash some more in there. I think we're just gonna have to smash it in there. We got one filled. Now we just gotta figure out, we gotta get that out of there. Let's see if we can, how do you get these out? I don't understand. I wonder if I shove it into the pan, you think the pan would cause it to stick and pull it out? Let's try that, little guy. Almost. I don't know how they do that. No. It's not working, guys. We're gonna try again. We're gonna put more in there. Maybe we can get a suction. Maybe I should have oiled it. It didn't say anything about that. I didn't put enough flour, huh? We're gonna try to oil this. All right, so I couldn't get that out of the molds. So we're gonna try. Hold on. He's being goofy. We're gonna try it again. I put oil on the mold though, this time. So, yeah, that's my microphone. Yeah, I got a wireless microphone. He loves it. All right, you push real hard. Push. All right, let's see if we can get it off of there. So, are we supposed to scrape the outside off? Is that what you're supposed to do? To make it a windmill shape? I guess it just needs kind of pushed in there, huh? We're trying to get some windmills. Hey, we got one. Look, we got a windmill. Kind of. It's a sad windmill, but it's a windmill. Look, it worked. We can't touch it yet. We got to bake it in the oven. Yeah, I think that's the trick, is just smashing it in there. Another windmill. Will this one come out? We got kind of a windmill. You know what? We're gonna go with it. It's not working. We'll see how it works this time with it being dusted. Still won't come out. There we go. There we go. All right. Look, little guy. Yeah, now we got to put these in the oven. They got to bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. These are done baking. I pulled them out of the oven a little bit ago. The bottom's still a little hot there. I don't know quite, the oven's not, I've never baked in this oven before. It wasn't quite getting hot enough. This little guy, he's half asleep and he's grouchy. He wanted to go outside and it's the middle of the night and he doesn't understand that we're not going outside. I think he's ready. It's past his bedtime, so this cookie thing's been taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Oh, it's all right, little guy. So anyways, we're ready to try him out. I don't know if he is or not. He's kind of being a grump, but I'm ready to try him out regardless. So I guess we're just gonna jump in on this one right here. So I may have overcooked the bottom just a little bit. The top's wasn't looking very brown, but oh yeah, that's got a nice snap to it. You want this part? You want this one? He's too tired. He's being sleepy. Anyways, I'm gonna try it out. That's good. You want to try some? You bite? No? That's not bad. I think I overcooked it just a little bit. But it's not bad. It doesn't taste too much different than the ones that you get in a little canned Helema brand or something. I don't know, remember what it's called. Somebody sent me some one time. But, not bad. Not bad at all. Well, anyways, happy Sinterklaas, guys. That was me attempting to make windmill cookies, and they turned out to be some sad little windmills. Even sadder than this little guy. I got to get up off here. I got to get him in bed. It's past his bedtime. You guys have a super fun, awesome day, and enjoy your holidays. All right, take care. Bye.